Hello and welcome to Alive with Amanda. Today we're going to be talking about how to do a SWOT analysis for your private practice. A SWOT analysis is normally a part of a business plan, and you would do this exercise through creating a business plan. I've been pushing people to do business plans through ChatGPT because you don't have to get like creative off the top of your head. You can use that as a jump off point. But what ChatGPT needs is information, and having a SWOT analysis is going to make it easier to create that business plan, whether you use AI or you do it yourself. And so here's how we do our SWOT analysis. We do it with key leadership team members during our annual business meeting. And we put four large, like Post-it notes, a sticky board, papers up on a wall, and we do strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And we work in teams, but you can do it individually. It doesn't matter how you do it. You just want to get on there a whole list of strengths, a whole list of weaknesses, a whole list of opportunities, and a whole list of things. So strengths of your company, I'll just use like caring therapists. Like a strength is that we use evidence-based practices, that it's easy to book an appointment, right? Weaknesses are like technology, right? Like we haven't fully embraced AI. Or another weakness is, offering, like people have been complaining we don't offer vacation time, right? Like, so our benefits package. So some opportunities out there is to send people to training on AI. And a threat, for instance, for that, since we're talking AI, I don't know why, but just decided to, is that AI is constantly changing. It can be very expensive in order to keep up on the technology, right? So like that's how you would do that. So then from there, if let's go with the AI, a strength is that we've embraced it. We use Therapy Fuel through TherapyNotes already. Weakness is that we don't have it for our back end. Opportunity is that there's a lot of trainings you can do, a lot of implementation. Threats is cost, right? So now the way that you can make a goal around that is I would be looking at the threat or the opportunity here, right? Like in tandem. So the opportunity is to send our chief clinical officer to an AI conference, right? Like that'd be a good place to start. Then the threat is money. Okay, let's find out how much it is and include that in our budget, for instance. Or if there was a platform, like we use Salesforce as our CRM, we could invest in the AI technology through there. We'd hire a consultant and we'd create that in our budget. And that would be like our goal, for instance. And that's how you can do it. But you do this on a larger scale. You look at multiple layers of your practice. The way we do it is then we start to pair those things together. So if a big strength of our company, for instance, is clinicians. We always talk about our clinicians are our strength. Our clinical programming is our strength. Then one of two things, we can either continue to really invest in that, or if we're looking at weaknesses, we might want to put some money towards our, weaknesses. So if, for instance, one of our weaknesses, we don't have a lot of play therapy toys, then we'll invest in the play therapy toys. And that's how you really start to shape what you're going to do for your business. And so having all of that information ready to go helps you create your business plan for a year, for 5 years, however long it is that you're creating those goals. But doing a SWOT analysis is going to be really important. I'm going to give you one more tip on what to do with your SWOT analysis. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you're looking for an electronic health record that's full service, that will help you run your solo or your group practice, your insurance-based practice, your private pay practice, your virtual or your in-person practice, I want you to check out TherapyNotes. There are ways to set all of that up that makes it really easy for you to track things like insurance payments, credit card payments, submissions of claims, how many sessions your clinicians completed. You can look at write-off. If you're writing off things like late cancel fees, you can look at that. You can really get down to the minutia in TherapyNotes. And since we've been talking about AI, they have Therapy Fuel, where you can use their AI platform to help you write notes, whether you just type in information or it listens to your session, depending on what your comfort level is and your consent levels are. And that has been really helpful. We have seen an improvement of our clinicians' note completion. And so if you're running a group practice and you want notes faster, AI is definitely a really helpful way to go. So I want to thank Therapy Fuel and TherapyNotes for their wonderful platform. So if you haven't done a SWOT analysis recently, my number one tool is our tip is do it now, right? Like We are getting ready to come upon the fourth quarter. We're going to start planning for the new year. And so when you do your planning for the new year, do a SWOT analysis. Do it with yourself, do it with key players in your company, do it with your whole company. Like, right? Like, maybe like that would be something fun for us to do at our town hall, is have everybody like submit a SWOT analysis so then I can understand what other people think are strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of our company and our industry. And so you want to really make it company specific, but like your opportunities and threats might be industry specific. So I hope this was helpful. Happy SWOT analysis planning, everybody. See you soon. Bye.